Amsterdam, and I will be doing a informative speech on the Bermuda Triangle. The Bermuda Triangle is located, of course, with Bermuda and at the southern tip of Florida, Miami, and with San Juan, Puerto Rico. It makes a little triangle. The Bermuda Triangle is famous because supposedly a bunch of planes and people have disappeared, but not everybody believes that. So, to start off, I'm going to tell you about one of the most famous shipwrecks and disappearances. It's the USS Calypso, and it was a naval ship that was crewed with 306 passengers and crewmen that disappeared on March 4th, 1918. During this time, there was, I guess, World War I was going on, because I think the Germans might have had something to do with the kidnapping of the ship. They thought that they took it over, but the Germans actually had no idea the ship was even out there, so that eliminates that option. So they actually have no idea what really happened to it. Another famous thing that happened to the Bermuda Triangle was Flight 19, and this was TMB bombers that launched from Fort Lauderdale, Florida on December 5th, 1945. They were just doing a simple test run just to see, just make sure everything checked out okay, when they disappeared. And there was no bodies, there's 14 crewmen, no bodies, no wreckage found, but they think that it could have been the weather, because there were supposed to be scattered storms, so they think that could have had a possibility to do with it. But again, nobody really knows for sure. But what most people think is that it's human error, because no human likes to admit that they're wrong. Obviously, the people that disappeared can't tell you what went wrong because they're not here. But scientists think that it could have been, most of it could have been human error, because Bermuda and that is around the tropics, so it could have been just somebody was just looking around, just checking something out, and anything could have gone wrong. They could have hit weather patches that just messed up their engines, and they could have went down. Or supposedly there's a magnetic field around there that could have offset their gears and caused them to take a wrong direction, run out of fuel, and crash. But nobody really knows what goes on in the Bermuda Triangle, because supposedly everybody that goes there disappears.